This is gonna be another video to clipboard tutorial, and it's all about group features. So we are going to first demonstrate by recapping. We have always to recap what we've learned, and the first thing is to run the program and call the program. And what I have here is I've saved it in my taskbar, and I will execute the program, Ditto program clipboard. Now it's in the tray. I will call it from the tray, system tray, which is control open quote. Now the next part is to always ensure that it's at the foremost, it's running at the foremost window. We'll do control space, but we have to ensure that it right here has confirmation that it will be anchored the foremost, at the foreground, I would say. Control space. Now after that is done, we have it at the side right over here, conveniently for our reference. So what is group all about? Well, I will open up my favorite home page, which would be the Ditto homepage. Now from the previous clips, I have copied a bunch of clips that is part of the features post right over here, which we could navigate right over here. I will scroll down the clipboard using the mouse scroll, and I will find clips that I had previously copied over. Now we can assign groups. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight them all, starting from users SQLite database, which is the most recent, and I believe it's going to be easy to use interface, which is the first one. So you're going to hit shift and click. Once that is done, we open up the context menu, right click, and we go about to go to groups right over here, and we will click new group selection. What this will do is basically, since we have made the selection, we will create a new group and grab all of them and dump it into the new group, which we'll call features. We'll click new group selection. We're gonna call this group features and enter. Now we are having all of them in features, and we can call the group features to access the clips. This acts as more of an organizer, and it definitely will be able to help you in your workflow or in your whichever purpose that you might have. Now, how do we go back to the main clips where it's all collated? How do we do that is you can hit the backspace button or the backspace key to do that. We are now in the default view where we have all the clips that we have gathered. All the clips. This is acting like a master list if you wish. to call it so. Now we are going to, let's say, apply what we've learned, and we head up to a place where we will want to copy our entry, which would be the Chrome web browser. We'll call the program and we'll hit Ctrl G to view all the groups that we have. So I have here a couple of groups. I got tags, I have description, I have maths, I have features, and they are all for a specific work purpose that I have. So for example, tags, I have all the keywords that I'm to input into my YouTube tags as I will to upload this video sooner or later, right after, and I have a description to go on with it. So I'm organizing right here, and you can have more trees for subgroups as well to the groups that has been created under the master list, which is named no group over here. So I will want to, let's say I would like to just paste something, and I have the clip in under features, which is easier than to have a search function. As you go and use this program more and more throughout, you will definitely be having a group and using the group feature more and more often to organize your clips that you would like to use over and over again. So it's for certain tasks, for example, that you might want to do. Let's say for me it's YouTube uploading, right? So when I'm doing uploading, I will have to want to put in the clips that I've copied for the YouTube tags and for the description. So I'll head over to the groups. Now the next thing I would like to show is how you very much were to then create a subgroup. Well, you just go to the group that you have created, and you can either go about it a few ways, and let's say you can go back through features and hit Ctrl F7, which is to create a new group. So you first have to select the group, the current group that you would like to be has you'd like to have the subgroup under, and you type in Ctrl F7, which will create the new group. Let's say subgroup, we'll call it subgroup, and click OK. So we can actually as well view the group box by clicking the symbol right over here, the bottom left side of the clipboard. Click, and you can now see that you are able to expand the group features. We have a subgroup created. We can place in more clips under the subgroup of features. Right, so this is a naming convention, so you have your own naming convention for your own purposes. Now I'll show you a really handy feature that we can use and place under groups as well, which is to keep copy targets clips. So what do I mean by that? I'll show you. So we'll head to the desktop and we'll create a few files here. Okay, we're gonna go to new text documents, and we're gonna also create another text document, text document 2, and we're gonna create a folder right over here. Okay, so what do I mean by keeping clips of copy targets is as follows, which is really going to be useful for some. You will copy the document, and you can see that it's collating all the targets, copy target, or commands, I'd rather say, that you can reuse them again. Okay, and if let's say you have a certain file that you wish to send over to a colleague, you have a certain file that you keep sending, and is a file that is most sent and most to be distributed, you can head over the clipboard and send over the document. Or for example, you would like to put it in another folder, you can do so just as well by entering the command again. Of course, the files have to exist, and there are other conditions. We won't be doing error handling in this video, but you get the point that this is really good to have repetitive tasks very much streamlined here. So it could be an option. Gonna place another copy right over here into the text document. The text document to the folder. So there you have it, covered the groups feature of clipboard that may be of use for you in the future, and I hope you've learned a few things that you can use along with this powerful tool. Thank you, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.